Here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal Avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Knows where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back, good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you are watching this video. Today we are going to do an all signs. I did do a poll and it looked right before, it was tied right before I got on, and now it's to the good stuff. So we are going to do the good, what's good coming to my all signs. All right, so we're going to go from Aries to Pisces, and we'll get this party started. But before we do that, we are going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood, CSA and addiction. Okay, and I wrote this whole entire book using my phone and some paper, and I would do a talk to text, and I would go blah 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 into my phone, and then I would go back in and fix it. So this goes all the way from the stuff that happened to me from when I was a child, to me running away from home and living on the streets of Las Vegas, Nevada, to hopping illegal freight trains and hitchhiking across the country, traveling with the Rainbow Gathering, being a lead singer of a band, all kinds of stuff. Like, I've lived like 1,000 different lives in this one lifetime, and I don't share my story because I'm proud of the stupid shit I've done. I share it because I know what it's like to feel like it's never going to get better. I know what it's like to be sitting in silence feeling like you're all alone. So I share my story very loudly, like, hi, my name is Crystal and I am a recovered addict. Okay, I am almost 4 years into recovery. I'm 3+ years, almost 4 years into recovery, and I'm very loud about my recovery so that those that are sitting in silence don't feel like they're alone. Okay, you are worth it. You can make it through this, and you are loved. All right, I guarantee it. Okay, so that will be in the description box of every single one of my newer uploads. I didn't have a book back in the day, so it's not on my older videos, but in all of my newer uploads, you can get it on Amazon for $12.12. You could get a free copy on my website, or you can get a signed copy if you email me. Okay, and all that's down there. Okay, all right, with that being said, woo woo, hey, what up, y'all? Hi, Dan. Hi, Perfect Dark. Miss T. Mama Beans. Hello, hello. Welcome here, welcome here. All right. So as of yesterday, I officially was eligible to be monetized. So a round of applause to everybody that has helped me on this journey and has been there with me, watching me grow and getting my hours in and promoting me. Like, you guys are boss, man. You guys are boss. So give yourself a round of applause. Like, thank you guys so much. Yesterday, it was odd because yesterday was actually the anniversary of my father's passing as well. And like, my father's the one that used to read tarot. Like, he used to read tarot all the time. So I remember like watching him when I was little, like reading tarot and whatnot. And yesterday was the anniversary of his passing. And yesterday also I was finally eligible to be monetized. So coincidence? Probably not, you know? All right. Hi, Latrice. Woohoo! You're gonna put them pork chops away, Dan? I heard you making pork chops there. All right, so it looks like the good stuff won. From the last time I looked at my poll, it was the good stuff. So we are going to give you all nothing but the good, all right? Ain't nothing but good. We're not going to do that toxic positivities, but we're going to do all the good, okay? So I didn't write some stuff down. Let me write it down. Aries. We will go from Aries. Yeah. Woo, woo. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome here. Welcome here. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's not Jenny. It's Jennifer. I love that. All right, Aries. Just finished timeout soup. Hi, Misty. Welcome here, welcome here. Okay, Aries, what is the good coming for Aries this next week? What are we on? We are on Friday, so we'll go through the weekend. We'll see what's good for Aries for the weekend. What do we got? You're cute, Miss T. I like my shirt. It says below me. Make a wish. All right, let's see which ones we want to start with. Let's see what's good coming towards the Aries collective. What are we doing for the Aries collective? What's Aries got going on? Good for this weekend. What do we got for Aries? What do we got for Aries? Commitment. What? You got somebody like, what? Okay, let me pull out some cards first. Getting carried away, commitment, embracing courage. So it looks like some of y'all are going to get swept off your feet, like in a good way, okay? Not like in a flood, but you got carried away. It says, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. What? Aries, open it up with a bang. Hey. And open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey with commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be promises fulfilled in some other form. So it looks like some of y'all are going to get the next step, like whatever the next step is, getting swept off your feet. Somebody going to take you out and wine and dine you? Aries, that sounds amazing. You are in the middle of a huge transformation. It says tides of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness. So some of y'all might be super scared about this idea of being committed or like opening your heart up to a person, but I don't think you're going to have any problem with this. I think it's going to be like you're just going to get swoon, like swoon. I feel swoon for you. Oh, like super blushy, don't know what to do with your hands. And you are protected. You are divinely protected. Okay, you got protected. It says protected. Or some of y'all need to use protection for sure if you don't want to, use that creation of life portal there. But you are absolutely divinely protected in this decision. Like, I think that this has been a long time coming for some of you. Yeah, this retrograde, like I tried to build shirts for the channel or whatever, and every time that I put up a shirt, it was like just show blank shirts. It was like if you clicked on it, then you could see the logo or whatever. But like the whole time that it was just the channel, it was just like a red shirt and a blue shirt and a white shirt, and they were just all blank. I was like, what the hell? I was like, Mercury, totally Mercury. Hi, Julie Bully. It says plan wisely. So some of y'all might be planning a trip, or I think that this commitment that you're making, like whatever it is going to be super beneficial for you. Sky of clarity, like the skies are just going to open up, like you're just going to see the clear vision, the clear path. I don't know how many of you have read the Celestine prophecies, but the Celestine prophecies talks about like when there's like one path that'll be a little bit brighter than the other, and it's like to follow your intuition, like that's how the universe guides you or whatever. And I think that you're going to see the path very, very clearly on which steps to take and which direction that you're supposed to be going in. I don't think you're going to have any sort of like, you're a little bit scared, but it's not like a scared that's coming from your gut here. It's like a scared that's coming from your mind, like your mind scared. You're like, oh my God, well, what's going to happen? What happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? But it's not like an intuitive feeling. It's more of like monkey chatter in your brain, Embrace the frost of stillness. I feel like some of you are going to go out like and enjoy the snow. Something about snow. Maybe you're going to make snow angels, or you're going to get into this epic snowball fight with your neighbors or like with your kids or something, and just have a really good time. Something maybe sledding, something involving like hot chocolate and really enjoying the cold weather. I know that kind of sounds like weird, Most people are like cold weather, like ugh, but I think some of you are to really be embracing this cold weather. Like that could be part of your date night or something. Watching watching Christmas movies, and if you celebrate Christmas, I was watching Christmas Carol last night. Like, I don't know how many different Christmas carols they're all, but I think I love them all of them. I love all of them. I love all of the Christmas carols. And stand strong, like be confident in your decision. All right. This new commitment that you're getting into, whether it's something that you just really enjoy doing, or you're like committing yourself to a project, or you could be committing yourself to start painting, and you could just be getting really swept away in the passion of your artistic side. But you're committing to it, or you could be really committing to the idea of going to a gym, or like eating healthy. Whatever it is, you're going to get carried away by it. Like, it's going to pick you up and it's going to carry you. It's going to make you feel very lighthearted, very productive. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It can be just something that you're committing yourself to, that you feel very, very passionate about. Bah humbug, no bah humbug. Well, whatever your reason is, Miss T, I hope it goes away. Your angel number is 1010. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. Like, that's what I was just talking about. Like, maybe it might not even be a romantic thing that you're committing yourself to, but whatever it is, you're going to be super passionate about it, and it's going to sweep you off your feet. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So you got 1010 as your angel number to look out for. So you guys are definitely going to be on the brink of starting something new, committing to something new. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Sending you a big giant hug. Hug. And you got 1111. So that's the wish fulfillment. That's wish fulfillment. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-resilience, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You're in for a lucky break. Some of y'all are probably like, what are you talking about? But you're going to see some sort of lucky break this weekend. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. Ooh la la. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence, but a gift of fate. That's beautiful. Doesn't get any better than that, right? All right, and let's see what sort of spirit message we got. Hi, Goodman. What sort of spirit messages do we got? Hi, Leah. Please check out Miss T, her channel. Please check out Goodman's channel. Please check out Leah's channel. Like, I love this community so much. Like, it is truly heartwarming, like how much love and support everybody has for one another. And like, I truly just, like, you guys make my heart really happy. My face smiles, my heart happy. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. So please, if you have a channel, I'm all about supporting, man. There ain't no unity without community, right? And there's enough abundance for everyone. Like, I want all of us to win. We're all going to win. It's going to happen for all of us. Okay. So please give Miss T a follow, and Leah a follow, and Goodman a follow. Dan needs to start up a channel so we can follow him and give him shit. We could poke Dan. All right, and your spirit message is be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Get it, Aries. Get it. Whatever it is that you've been putting on the back burner, or you've been like, I don't know if that's going to work. Like, it's going to work, okay? It's going to work. Gonna work. And you got accept where you are at the moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Be ready to be ready to be ready. Right? Right. All right. That was your message for this weekend, Aries. Please give me a falla and a holla. hit that little like button. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Johnny 5 alive. All right, let's go on to the Taurus collective. Taurus. You are very welcome, Leah. Taurus. I didn't feel like doing stuff to my hair today, so I put this thing on. I was like, I was going to come out in pigtails and pigtail it up. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. 1537. Johnny 5 is alive. Johnny 5 is alive. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome to the sanctuary. That's what I'm going to name it. This is my channel is the sanctuary. We are all in the sanctuary. All right. It is a safe spot. It is the sanctuary. What do we got for the Taurus collective? Taurus. What sort of good stuff do we got for the weekend? I'm gonna have to change the title. I forgot to put it in the actual title of what I was reading for. Oops. Aw, thank you, Dan. Did you see my shirt, Dan? I wore it for you. Blow me. All right. Taurus, what do we got? Going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Hi, Pharaoh. Welcome in, welcome in. And carried away, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Ooh, Taurus. Hey. Hey, Taurus. A romantic moment, right? Secrets emerge, and the rhythm of cycles and the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and a mind. An open heart and open mind. Woo! So is somebody going to come off with something kinky or something? This romantic, you going to get a surprise romantic getaway for the weekend? Like somebody got something romantic planned for you, Taurus? Because let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. But that could be so many different things. Like you could just be caught up in romanticize it, like romantically looking at the way a leaf is falling on the ground, you know, like romance doesn't have to always be like physical between two people. Like I look at the whole world very romantically, you know. Sometimes like I see my cat, he be looking at me all romantic. I'm like, what are you looking at, kitty? Like, woo. Like my kitty loves me, man. He been looking at me all romantically. This is adapt to transformation. Embrace the change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. So this weekend, it's challenge. Your challenge for this weekend, or the good stuff that's coming in, is to not be like closed off to any sort of romantic moments. To not be super paranoid. Like maybe you have a lover that's been planning something for you. You could be needing a little bit of alone time. Maybe you'll get some like secret alone time to process your thoughts. You know, if you've been super surrounded by people, or like you've just been doing enough peopling with like the Thanksgiving and the holidays or whatnot, or if you have like roommates, or you know, like you just got people surrounding you all the time, you might actually get a little bit of time to yourself, you know, to reflect and to process. And it says, learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself, right? I think we were talking earlier today about our floors and stuff. We were talking because like I'm about ready to actually do my floor. Like I've been getting ready to get ready. I've been cleaning out my living room. I've got to completely change out my whole subfloor. And I actually asked for help today from a friend. So my friend is actually going to come and help me. I was going to do it by myself, but I actually asked a friend, you know, and there's some things that like we're super focused on right now that really in the long run doesn't even matter. It's like we were talking about our floors. It's like nobody's going to care about how dirty our floor was or what color our floor was on our deathbed. Like none of us are going to care about that on our deathbed. So don't focus too much like, don't put too much on any one subject that really isn't going to matter in the long run. All right. If it's not going to matter in a year from now, then don't let it take any more of your time out of your day. Okay. So choose your battles very, very, like, very carefully. Like, not everything needs a reaction or a response, and choose your battles very carefully. All right. It says, find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers, and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. I truly believe that we can change the whole entire world, like, one person at a time. If each single one of us, like, works on and reflects and does the shadow work and, strives towards becoming the best versions of ourselves and stops being in competition with everyone else, like, we can truly change the entire world from changing our inner world. One person at a time, just like one day at a time. Says, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. So it might, you might be going through a little bit of a rough patch right now, Taurus, trying to swim through, all the chaos of life. And, like, sometimes being human is really difficult. We got bills to pay and we got people that expect things of us, and we're trying to be there and try to be the best. And, we have all of this pressure, like, to be, what we want to be, and that we have a hard time really staying focused in the moment and being happy in our present moment, because we're so worried about all of these outside sources. They call it growing pains for a reason, right? And I don't understand why we have to learn that way. It's like, why do we have to learn through growing pains? Like, why is it that, like, out of all of the things that we remember in our lives, like, we have a tendency to, like, remember the most traumatic things, but not the best things, I wish we could focus more on the best things that happen to us rather than the traumas that happen to us. But it looks like you might have some sort of romantic getaway, or a romantic getaway with yourself, just some time with yourself, and make it your mission to accept all parts of you. Right. I've been having to do that lately because I gained a lot of weight by switching to sober. So I've been having to, like, really look at myself and be like, bitch, you're beautiful. Okay. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Like, you're pretty, you're worthy. Like, I have to look at myself in the mirror all the time and remind myself that, that it's just a shell that I'm wearing, that my soul is amazing. And, I might not think that my shell is the prettiest, or, ain't got the best this, or I got a little bit too much there or a little bit less there. But that's a daily practice. It's something, like, as a human, that I have to practice on a regular basis. Like, I know there's a lot of us, ain't none of us perfect, right? But we're all perfectly imperfect. Thank you so much, Misty. The good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. I know it's, like, fleeting, right? Like, happiness is, like, almost like a fleeting response. Is like, if you could just capture it and put it in a bottle and, like, keep it forever. But if we were always happy, then would we even know what happiness was? Without the contrast, without having the good and the bad, would we ever even know what true peace was without any sort of chaos? Would we know what light was without the dark? Would we be appreciative of where we are if we didn't have to struggle to get there? There's so much that we take for granted, right? So don't take yourself for granted, Taurus. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are amazing. Positive affirmations, right? Yeah, I actually joined a gym. Like, I joined a gym. I haven't gone yet, but I joined. Does that count? Let's be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I joined one. But I haven't gone yet. All right. And your angel card is 11 22. So personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. So first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in your favor and of your intentions. Once you put the shoes on, oh, is that what it is? And see, every time that I'm like, it's just going. It's like once I get there, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm here. Like, all right, you know, I feel great about it. But like the whole getting there part is like, ugh, I gotta, what do you want? You want me to do what, person? Like, hello, human, you want me to do what? Like, yeah, get your butt up and go. And I'm like, maybe tomorrow, you know, horrible, horrible. And 0909. It says great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, and big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close this old chapter and new adventure will unravel. So Taurus, it sounds like you might have some sort of romantic getaway with either a lover or just like some quiet solitude to yourself that is like desperately needed. You know, some good old quality alone time, right? And it also looks like there's going to be some sort of opportunity this weekend for, you know, growth, for either promotion or just networking. Like look out for opportunities for networking, like collaborations, people of like-mindedness. You know, you might run into somebody like, say you're an artist and you go to a bookstore and you find another artist and like they're putting on this show, and then you know, end up attending the show, and then eventually you'll end up having your own show because you went to that one show and met that one person, right? We never know like who is going to be important in our lives. Like we never know who we're going to meet in a day. So make sure that you spend some time being available to meet somebody, okay? Be available for networking, be available to meet somebody, because there's definitely an important encounter this weekend that might help shape your future. Okay, Taurus? All right. Let's go on to the Gemini collective. SMYG, what does that mean? Oh, Gem's reversed. I was like, what? Okay. Gemini. Doop, doop, doo. Gemini at 27:34. Hi, Gemini. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. So we are going to find out what's good for the weekend. What's up with the weekend? Because it's Friday, right? What do we got for this weekend? How's your weekend looking? What do we got for the Gemini collective? Dan likes to be teased, okay? So slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. So some of y'all have been manifesting something that you felt like you needed to have like right now, right now, right now. Like I feel like you've been feeling a whole lot of pressure to either get something done or to have it done or to have it like almost like turning in finals or have some sort of, you know, test that's due and you got to write this paper and you got to have, you know, all of your sightings and, you know, bibliographies and stuff. This says, learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. Taurus just got the same one. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Right? Especially if you can tell that the universe is trying to like either kick somebody out your life, you know what I mean? Like, and you're just holding on for dear life. Like if the universe has to come in and do it for you, like, man, it sucks so bad when the universe has to slap us upside the head and be like, move, you know, or get them out of your life, or, you know, you got to get this done. It's like, it sucks bad when the universe comes in and does it for us. So whatever, like, I feel like you're letting go of whatever you need to let go of. This weekend, I think you're going to have a lot of clarity about what needs to be let go of. And you're going to give yourself a little bit of relief, you know, a relief from the outside pressure, relief from doing it perfectly. Like you don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right. We spend so much time trying to perfect things that we barely even get a chance to enjoy while we're doing it. So don't spend so much time trying to perfect it. It's okay. And it says, look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all of those to see, right? It's like you wouldn't tell a freaking a fish to go climb a tree and then judge the fish because he can't climb a tree, right? You know what I mean? Some of us are really good at like some of us are really, really good at certain things and we're not so great at others, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the fish because he can't climb a freaking tree. He's a fish. He's not supposed to climb a tree, all right? Just like you. There's nothing wrong with you not being able to do what somebody else can do, okay? Maybe they're just better at it. You know, that's just something that they excel at. You probably guaranteed excel at something that they don't excel at, right? Nobody is perfect, but we're all perfectly imperfect. So don't beat yourself up because you can't climb the tree if you're a freaking fish, all right? Hi, John. Ice cream. Dun, dun, dun. And self-awareness. Self-awareness is key. Take time today or this weekend to go within and spend some time with your soul. Like ask yourself, like, hey, you know, feel your feelings. Feel like we spend so much time trying to stuff our feelings down or pretend that they don't exist, or, you know, not really listening to what it is that our soul wants, what our inner child wants. Like, what does your inner child want from you this weekend, right? Like, does your inner child want you to go play in the snow? Does your inner child just want you to have a laughing fit out of nowhere for no good reason? It's like, why so serious? Why are we so serious all the time? You know, ground yourself, meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that. Do that. Do that, Gemini. What else we got? Flying fish. Right? We ain't mad at the fish. We ain't mad at that fish because he can't climb no tree. But we'll sure judge ourselves. Schwann's has really good milk. Gemini this weekend, seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose. You can do everything on purpose. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. Like, I am sober on purpose with purpose. I am single on purpose with purpose. I'm celibate on purpose with purpose. I'm washing dishes on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, you can do anything and you put purpose on it and it just makes it that much more exciting, right? So add purpose to whatever it is that you're doing and seize every single opportunity and every single moment. Like, our time is precious, man. Like, our time we never get back, and we sit around and waste so much of it on so much mundane, like insignificant, trivial, like things, you know? And it says, wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you need. What you getting, Gemini? And committed to the journey. With determination, go all in. Go all in. Y'all are pretty good at that, though. Geminis are pretty good at, like, going all in. Go all in. Go all in this weekend, all right? Commit to the journey. Enjoy every moment. Add purpose to whatever it is that you're doing. Seize every opportunity to be silly, okay? Let's see what your angel numbers are. 1221 11010110 says change, optimism, joy, communication, messages. I feel like some of you might get communication from somebody you have not heard from in a long time, either a friend or like a child you haven't heard from, or like a sister or a brother or like a family member or something. But there's somebody that I think you're going to get communication from. It says work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. 1 2 2 1. Good news. Getting good news for your good vibe weekend. Your weekend good vibe read. You're going to be getting some good news. And 1122 says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Right? Like you work real hard, Gemini. You're a real hard worker. All right. You are charismatic. You are blessed. Like you're really good with your hands. You got a really pretty mouth, Gemini. Like you really know how, to talk yourself out of any sort of situation. Okay. And you've been working really hard to get where it is that you're at. So acknowledge the effort that you've made, the changes that have happened because of your action. All right. And then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. If you need permission to do it, like you've got permission. This is your permission, Gemini. You get permission. I'm giving you permission right now to expand your horizons. Okay. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. You are the author of your own choose your own adventure. So this weekend, I want you to absolutely have an adventure, Gemini. Like choose adventure. Okay. Choose adventure. All right. All right, let's go on to the Cancer Collective. Hi, little brother. I got my little brother, my big brother. Yes, the subfloor, like I live in a 1973 trailer, right? It's a trailer, but I own it. It's mine. I have a little over a quarter acre of land. I've got fruit trees. I've got all this stuff, but I'm a really shitty handyman. So this house was built before there was code. So there's like, I don't know if it's like pressed sawdust, it looks like. So I'm taking out my entire living room floor and I'm putting down the 3/4 inch plywood, the 4x8 sheets. I need 8 of them. And then I've got the life-proof vinyl flooring for my living room. And yeah, because my floor is like squishy. It's like squishy in spots. So I'm going to take the whole thing out. They say, if you're going to do it right. So I'm going to do it right. So, I mean, yeah, I live in, it's mine. It's mine. It's paid off. I have the deed to it, and I've got property with it. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, it's mine. Cool. Now what do I do? I'm like, I'm a horrible handyman. Not really though. Like I have a degree in machining. Like I should have gotten a degree in mechanics or something like that, but I have a degree in machining. I could run a CNC machine. I could program I can run CAD. I could I could run a CNC machine. Like I could run a manual mills, lathes. I could cut wood. I could cut metal. I could read blueprints. I've got my OSHA. I've got my forever OSHA card. Like, but I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I've been doing a lot of like staring at my floor and like eyeballing it and then looking at videos on YouTube and then staring at my floor again and eyeballing it, But I'm actually going to do it. I'm doing it this weekend or this next weekend. Thank you so much, Pharaoh. It's been a long road, man. And it's funny because when I moved here, I was so sad when I moved here because like I lived in like the nicest house I'd ever lived in before I moved into this trailer. And when the housing market crashed, like the mortgage company or whatever actually wasn't paying. Like I was paying them rent, but they weren't paying on the mortgage. So the house got foreclosed on. And like I had to leave this house. That house was so nice. It was like 5 bedrooms, had this spiral staircase, this huge living room. It had a garage with a mechanic's pit, right? And like I was a tattoo artist at the time. So I had like no traceable proof of income because like I would get paid in cash and I would pocket most of it. So I wasn't really like, legit on my book, so I never had like a paper trail of money, right? So when I got this place, it was actually my teacher's house, my old machining teacher. Like he was moving in with his girlfriend, and when I moved into this place, like it was still full of all of his stuff, right? And his or his ex-brother-in-law, his ex-wife's brother, is actually the one that owned this house, and it ended up being like a rent to own. Like it was just a deal between me and my landlord, and I paid him every month, and then eventually he gave me the deed. Like I didn't have to go to a bank. I never had to I didn't have to deal with it like that. But I remember I was so sad when I first moved here, and it's like probably the biggest blessing that I've ever had was actually moving into this place and being able to purchase it and buy it. I have talked and talked. Oh, we are on Cancer. We're switching to Cancer. And like especially like man, it was rough for a long time. Like I was a single mom, like I was on TANF, so it was like I was in the process of getting disability, and I was on TANF, so my rent was $500 and I only made $189 a month. So like I had to do a whole lot of like struggling before I actually like ended up to where like it's just peaceful. Like I'm not rich, but I'm very much I'm very happy and blessed. Like I feel very blessed with what I have, and I know that like a lot of people would be like, ugh, but there's a lot of people that would pray for a situation that I have. So I try to keep it in perspective. Yeah, and that sucks. Like, yeah, turned into a trap house because of Bo. I remember that. All right, let's go to Cancer. Yeah, and they stole all of the copper out of my little brother's house. Like he rented it out to these people, and they ended up turning into a trap house, and then they stole all of the copper out of the basement. It was a total shit show for him. I felt so bad. Cancer. And there's blessings that come with, like being a homeowner, but then there's also like inconveniences is like, you can't just call your landlord and be like, hey, the plumbing's backed up, or hey, the roof is leaking, or like you are your own landlord. Like there's pluses and minuses that come with it for sure. All right, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to the sanctuary. I am very happy you are here. So let's find out what good is coming for you this weekend. What good? What's the good? We're at 4317 for Cancer. The good coming for this weekend for my Cancer collective. What do we got? Cancer. Says no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. So I feel like there's been somebody in your life, Cancer, that has been either like they bet against you, or they've been, criticizing you, or they've like put some sort of damper on your confidence, like Like, I feel like you might have been lacking in confidence due to the way a person has been treating you, or like the way a roommate or somebody in your like proximity. But I feel like that's going to change. Like, either you're going to stand up for yourself this weekend and like put your foot down and not be a people pleaser and not, like, I feel like some of you have been kind of scared to rock the boat, by like you feel like if you put your foot down, then that means that you might get kicked out of where you're at, or you might like lose a friend, or but if that's really the case, then they were never your friend to begin with, right? Like, if you could get into one disagreement with your friend and then all of a sudden they're not your friend anymore, then they were never your friend to begin with. Because it's funny how we could get into drag out like fist fights with our loved one, with our significant other, our boyfriend and our girlfriend, you know what I mean? And we're right back together the very next day, all acting like nothing fucking happened. But we get into one fight with a friend that we've had for years and years and years, or we get into one sort of disagreement or whatnot, and then it's like we're no longer friends no more. Like, that tells you a lot about like how the friendship was to begin with. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be standing up for yourself this weekend. And it says the difficult times will pass and nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again, the birds will sing, and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad that you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. Just a little bit. Just hold on. Okay? You are far stronger than you think, Cancer. Far stronger than you think, or that you give yourself credit for. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. So are you ready, Cancer? You ready? Because you're getting ready, okay? It's gonna pick up, it's gonna move. Whatever's you kind of like, I feel like you've been waiting for it too. It's like you've just been on standby, like waiting for either something to hit the fan with your situation, or like for you to get the green light, and like you're gonna get that green light and it's gonna be go time. All right, go time for Cancer. It's go time, Cancer, go time. It says almost there, right? Almost, just a little bit further. You're almost there, Cancer. You're almost there. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Persist. Keep on pushing forward. Have that faith. You are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. All right? So don't give up now. Okay? Don't give up now. It will all make sense. Honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Okay? Don't ignore those truths. Okay? Don't ignore it. And on the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. We should all be compassionate and kind to ourselves and to others, because we have no idea what the hell anybody else is going through out there. We are all on the mend from something, okay? We are all on the mend. But I think that you are going to be pushing, like you're going to get the green light. Green light means go, all right? It's going to be go time, Cancer. Go time. Something this weekend is going to happen. It's going to be go time. Something you've been waiting for, or you've been waiting for it to pop off, or you've been waiting for it to be your turn. But it's go time, Cancer. And we got 0220. Realistic and practical. Divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and you can use your wise judgment. You can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what your plant will grow. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. Not just rising, but a spectacular ascent, okay? You'll be standing profound. Standing profound, Cancer. In 0909, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, and big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close that old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Okay? A lot of times we spend so much time like I can't wait till I get to the outcome, you know, like we're so focused on like the outcome of the situation that we forget to actually enjoy the journey, you know. But just like when I was like writing my book, it's like, okay, like the whole time I was writing my book, I was like, man, I'm going to be a published author. I'm going to be a published author, you know, and I'm excited about writing this book, you know, and like, I'm like, I can't wait till it's done. I can't wait till it's done. And it's like, all right, I'm a published author, you know, like, cool. Now what? Right? So make sure that you are enjoying your journey to your accomplishment. Okay, it's just as important as actually accomplishing whatever it is that you're out to accomplish, because once you get there, like if once you move into a new house, you know, like it'll be really really awesome at first, and then it's going to be like it's going to be super swell, and then the swelling will go down, right? And then something else will come along and it's going to be super exciting, and then you're going to swell up about it, and then the swelling will go down. So make sure that you are paying extra attention to the time when it is swell, okay? Because that swelling is going to go down, and then you're going to be off to a new adventure, all right? But you are on the brink of a whole new chapter of your life. So don't give up. You've got this. All right. Which guy's family? Libra. No, Leo. Jeez. I was going to skip over Leo, Virgo, just go straight to Libra. All right. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Hi, Leo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Welcome to the sanctuary. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big click for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Okay. Multi-pass. Johnny 5 alive. Ain't got to be a Rockefeller to help a fella. You just got to hit the little like button. Okay. Okay. Leo at 5121. Let's see what's good for the weekend, Leo. What do we got? What do we got for Team Leo for the weekend? Team Leo. Oh, yeah, that guy. Leo, what do we got? Team Leo. So no matter how much you are being tested or pushed, stand your ground. This is like you guys. I've been shuffling them, so there's a couple of this is a very common theme right now. So believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Right? I always think about that kind of stuff, Dan. Like that shit like rips my heart apart. Like I can't fathom it, you know? Like I just like I'm such a bleeding heart, man. Like I can't fathom it. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there, right? If you're unhappy in a situation, it's like anything that we don't change, we're actually choosing to keep. So be mindful of your choices, right? Be mindful of what it is that you're choosing to keep. Is it fear of the unknown? Are you scared of leaving a toxic situation or people? It could be the best thing that ever happened to you, you know, to free your soul, free your spirit from things that you don't want to be involved in, or people you don't want to be involved in, or places you don't want to be involved in. Like you're not ever stuck anywhere, right? Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate. Don't do tomorrow what you could do today, okay? Don't be a procrastination station. I'm guilty. I held a procrastination station at a rainbow gathering. It's like one of the kitchens that I had. Like we were procrastination station. I think I served topless coffee at the butt crack of dawn or something. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. So whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on, whatever sort of like honey to-do list you got going on, like you're going to take some action and get that done, Leo. Get it done. It feels so good when we get stuff done. Like, even if it sucks, especially if it sucks, when it sucks super bad, you know, sucks super bad and you don't want to do it and you don't want to do it. NA meetings, that's what's up, Pharaoh. I've been to some of those. Like, I didn't get clean by going to the 12 steps, but I definitely have been around a lot of people that are like, a fellowship is definitely the way to go for sure. Having other people that are part of your community, you know what I mean, that are there to help support you is super beneficial when you're taking those types of steps. It's crazy. When I went to a NA meeting, like when I first got sober, I went to a meeting with one of my friends, and like we were driving up to the meeting. Like I didn't know where it was at. Like he had the directions, right? So we were driving up there, and like we pulled into this parking lot, and we're sitting in the parking lot, and I just started laughing hysterically. I was like, I cannot believe we are sitting here right now. Like we were directly across the street from the plug that I used to go to every day. Like every day we used to think that there were like weirdos like watching us, like cops watching us from the parking lot because of people going in and out of that parking lot all the time. And the whole time I had no idea that there was like an NA meeting right there. And it was directly across the street from the house that I used to go to my plug's house every day. I was there every day. And that NA meeting was exactly across the street from it. Like not even like, oh, a couple houses down. It was like I could see the door, right? And I just sat there and like I thanked God and I prayed and I laughed and like it was crazy. That was a crazy coincidence to me. You know, we were all high thinking that there were cops out there, and really it was just other, you know, other survivors like surviving. This is one last move. You have come too far on your journey. Keep going. Like, don't give up now. And you will soon see what you have accomplished. So whatever it is that you like might think is moving slowly, you know, maybe you have a social media channel, or like you have a project that you want to get done that you haven't seen a lot of productivity. Don't give up on it. Okay. Slow and steady actually wins the race. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Because just like most things, like if the universe handed you everything that you wanted right now, like would you even be able to handle it? You know? No, we got to move into it. We got to move up in vibration. Like get prepared for the things that come with those blessings. You know, because with each major accomplishment, there's new lessons, new challenges that come with it. Like I have some friends that have some pretty big channels, you know, and they talk about the challenges of like the people that they have to deal with, you know, or like the challenges of of having the amount of money that they have. It's like then they don't know who their real friends are. It's like they prayed for this money, but then they didn't realize like what that actually encompassed, like what that was going to bring to the table. So make sure that you are you know, a slow steady progress is better than like whiplash. All right. And be committed to yourself, or you might have some sort of commitment coming to you. It says commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be promises fulfilled in some form. So I don't know if that's a commitment you're making to yourself or if somebody is making a commitment to you, but there's definitely some sort of commitment on the table this weekend. And this is Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. Balance. Have any of y'all ever done this balancing rock thing? Have you guys ever done that? They're actually like supposed to be guardians. They're like spirits. Turns into a little spirit, a little guardian. It's very meditative. I was at a rainbow gathering one time, and like there was, I think I was in Michigan. It's Michigan? Or yeah, Michigan. But like I was walking through, and like this guy had this camp, and every time I walked by there, like there was either somebody sitting there and they were like balancing those rocks. Like he had them balanced up in trees. He had this whole entire campground that was absolutely, like, I couldn't believe how he balanced the rocks like that. Like, he would just sit there for hours and hours and balance those rocks out. And he would have other people sitting there doing it with him. It's like by the end of it, like this whole camp was just full of nothing but these super intricate, like crazy balanced rocks, man. Oh, you were at that gathering, weren't you, John? I think that was the gathering that we went to that you were there. The one that the people came in and kicked everybody out off the side of on the other side of Montana mud, and all those people got arrested or whatever. And like y'all were camped down in the swamp. There was all kinds of fireflies. It was really cool. These guys were like, they had this big red rock and like they were calling it their god or whatever. And like, I don't know if they were tripping or what they were doing, but they were like, they had this giant red stone and like they would just run from camp to camp, like getting other people to run around with them, you know, to honor this rock. They were funny. And hear what is unsaid. So tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Right? It's amazing the company that silence keeps. Amazing. Some people can't spend time being quiet. Like they have to have something filled with noise. It has to be filled with some sort of noise. So you might be embracing some calm, some solitude, tackling some projects this weekend that you've been putting off. Getting in balance with yourself. And look, you have the benefit of good fortune, 0220. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what your plant will grow, since it's what your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. If you see a need, plant a seed, right? If you see a need, plant that seed. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. All right, 2112. So look out for those numbers, 2112 and 0220. All right. You have a lot of amazing potential this weekend to tackle whatever sort of projects that you have left undone. And being really mindful, gaining some clarity about a person or a situation. But I think tackling your projects, tackling those overdue projects. All right. Let's go on to the Virgo collective. VIRGO. Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to the sanctuary. Let's see what sort of good stuff we got coming for the weekend. What sort of good advice or good juju or, you know, what good is coming? What do we got for the weekend for the Virgo collective? Hi, Barbara. Welcome here. Welcome here. Virgo. What do we got? Virgo. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's exactly what you need, right? Everything that we need is always provided for us. I don't think I've ever come into a time that what I needed wasn't provided for me. It might not be what I want, All right. But everything that I have ever needed has always been provided and always will be provided. Like that was my mantra for forever. And it still is. Like everything I need and then some will always be provided. And it has yet to fail me. All right. So whatever you've been wishing for is going to get granted. What you've been wishing for, Virgo? You've been wishing upon a star? Flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires they might ignite in your journey. You be starting little fires all over the place? What are you doing, Virgo? What you doing? Your passions. What are you passionate about? Or do you got a bunch that you're passionate about? Connections. Harness the power of networks. Ooh. Cultivate meaningful relationships and strategize your path to success. So some of you guys might be reaching out to your network. Like you could be involved in, like when I was in a band, I had always had a network. I know people all around the world because of networking. All right, because of traveling, because of the band I was in, because of tattooing, and now because of my YouTube channel. Like there's not too many states that I don't know somebody in. So I think that you're going to branch out to your network. It reminds me of Practical Magic, where there was like the mother tree. It's like there's like what was that? The calling tree or whatever. It's like, you guys know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Something about branching out to your network. Oh no. Michael said something about that yesterday. He messaged me and said something, there was problems with the car. What's wrong with it? Getting advice. So you might be getting advice or seeking advice. And seek advice, seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. And don't be giving advice to somebody that doesn't want it. Lots of times we'll be giving people advice when they never asked for it, and then we get upset because they didn't take our advice. Well, it's like they didn't even ask for it to begin with. Oh, the radiator? Well, that's not too bad. But still, that's extremely inconvenient. So some of y'all are going to be seeking wise counsel, or you will be the wise counsel. Getting advice from your network, networking, branching out. So you can be collaborating with other people, with other like-minded individuals, or with people that you love. Maybe doing like art projects together. Have you guys ever wrote those poems where it's like you write a line of a poem and then you pass it to the next person, and the next person reads your line and then writes their line and then folds it over to where the next person can't see the one before it, and you like keep going around the circle or whatever until the poem's complete? It's pretty amazing what you could get like that. Oh no. And if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that the outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interest at heart, and we love you. So some of y'all might be reminded this weekend that you're not alone, that you are loved, that you are guided, that you are protected, that you are beautiful, and that you are strong, and that you have people around you that love what you do, love your artwork, love the way that you create, that you are the only you that there is in the whole entire world. There is no other you out there. And I think that you're going to get reminded of that this weekend. And stand your ground. Believe in yourself. No matter how much you're being tested, stand on your integrity. Stand your ground. This is self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate. Listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that. Do that this weekend. Be full of passion. Okay? Do whatever it is that you love doing with the people that you love doing it with. I mean, that kind of sounds kinky. And if that's your thing, like, go for it. Hey, some of y'all might be getting your kink on. I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. That sounds super inconvenient. That's actually one of the things that I actually could do. If I was there, I could help you put in the radiator. I know more about cars than I know about flooring. Take stock of your accomplishments. You got 99.99. Get smart. 99. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimistic and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You've made it, and all the reward goes to you. All right? Right? Eventually I'll get there. I'm going to come out there and see you guys, probably in spring or something where it's not like super cold. And 1111, that's an awesome card to get. That's like wish fulfillment. It says moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You are in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news or an experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but is a gift from fate. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. Same bat channel. So it looks like some of you guys are definitely going to have an amazing weekend with some people that you love. You're just going to get reminded about how special you are and how wonderful whatever it is that you do. Like you are so unique in you are unique. You are completely unique. There's no one else out there on the world that's like you. All right. Nobody else out there that does what you do the way that you do it. And you're going to get reminded of that this weekend. All right. All right. Let's go on to the Libra collective. Libra. What's good for coming? My dyslexic ass. What's good coming for Team Libra? I said that completely backwards. 11131. Thank you so much, Goodman. If you haven't checked out Goodman's channel, please go check out Goodman. Go check out Leah. Go check out Miss T, Mojo, Shara Kenedy, Tanya, Tarot Vibes. There are so many amazing people out there, and like I love them all. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. All right, Libra. What's good coming for Team Libra for this weekend? What do we got, Team Libra? The good coming for Libra this weekend. Good for Libra. What do we got? Team Libra. Revelations. Ooh. It says, embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. You're going to find out the keys to the universe? You're finding out the answers to the universe, Libra? You're going on some sort of spiritual quest? One time I figured it all out, and like I was on a very spiritual quest, and I wrote it all down on a piece of paper, and the next day I woke up and could not read my own handwriting. Like I was like, I figured it all out, but I can't figure out my own handwriting. I know the answers to the universe. They're all on this paper, but can I read it? Nope. It says saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. So don't be too hard on yourself this weekend or other people. All right. Remember that you are human and they're human too. And we never know what anybody is going through in the exact moment that they're going through it, especially if somebody is being shitty to you. If there's somebody out there that's like just unnecessarily rude, it's probably because of something that they're going through in their life at that moment. All right. And that has nothing to do with you. That is a reflection of whatever's going on in their life. All right. Like happy people aren't going around being shitty to people. It just doesn't work that way. Like happy people are usually pretty happy. You know, so if there's somebody that's out there that's trying to be shitty to you, just realize that that's a reflection of what's going on in their life, you know, and try to send them some sort of air hug or something. If you can't like physically hug them, like send them a little, like, you know, send them a little bit of love, a little air hug there. And rising flames, this says, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Like, I feel like you're getting all the answers. Something about the answers, like you're, you know, 42. You're figuring out the answer of life is 42 or something. Like you're just gonna have this aha moment, some sort of realization, some sort of clarity, like downloads. Like I feel like you're gonna be getting downloads. Like you don't know how you know, but you're just gonna know. You know? You don't know how you know, you just know that you know, you know? And I think that's going to be coming to you in an abundance this weekend. Some sort of spiritual download. Or you could run across a phrase, or like open up a book and open up a page to a book and it just be like super significant, you know, super synchronistic, super significant. Says, we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. You got this win-win situation, Libra. Win-win. That's a win-win. You're getting a win-win situation. Best outcome for you. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all that you do, all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome. We have your best interest at heart, and we love you, even if it doesn't feel like it, you know, like especially like when inconvenient things happen, like our radiator blows, you know, like we feel like the universe is out to get us, but there's probably some sort of really significant reason why it happened like that, or it happened the way that it happened. And you might get some sort of clarity to that situation, you know, why things happen the way they happened, why you were delayed from something, you know, and actually you weren't delayed, you were saved. It's like you weren't delayed, you were saved. It is time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome to this beautiful brand new energy. Woo woo! You've got this. That's freaking beautiful, Libra. Like a phoenix. You a phoenix? You just rise above whatever bullshit life throws at you? Sounds about right. You will rise from the ashes. And you got 0303, success, knowledge, friendship. When chances present themselves, seize them and go do something out of the ordinary. Whether it's in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. And we got 1010. It is time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. A lot of us don't like to hear that. We're like, trust in the process, divine timing. Who's in charge of this divine timing? Who's got the divine time clock? It's like tick tock, tick tock. Hurry it up. All right. So Libra, going to be getting some pretty significant synchronistic downloads. I'm going to figure out the answers to life this weekend. Figure it out. All right, let's go on to the Scorpio collective. Scorpio. Always does. Hey, Mojo. Mojojo. Welcome in, Mojo. If you have not checked out Mojo's tarot, please go give Mojo a follow and a holla. Woo woo. There's so many amazing people And this community is so freaking amazing. And there ain't no unity without community, man. And I absolutely appreciate every single one of you. You guys are so awesome. Scorpio. What do we got for Team Scorpio? What's good for Team Scorpio this weekend? What do we got? What do we got for Team Scorpio? What's good for Scorpio this weekend? Scorpio. Mojo's got a cat named Gumbo. Gumbo is the star. He's the star. It says sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So I feel like some of y'all are going to be doing some sort of like pampering, you know, some sort of like mud mask, or just pampering routine, like taking really good care of your face, something about your face. Or somebody's going to compliment you on your face. You're going to get a lot of compliments about your face, about how amazing your face is. So the vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Keep on pumping. Pump it up. Pump it out. Don't give up. Don't give up now. Get lost in that creative vortex. Sometimes I get so lost in creativity, it's like I got to get pulled back into reality, right? And that's also a good thing. Like that's not a bad thing. It could be. I mean, anything in over excess is a bad thing. Like all things in moderation are all right for the most part. Gumbo is the star. It says plan wisely. I think you have been planning wisely. Whatever it is that you've been playing chess with, if you've been playing chess with pieces of your life, like you're gonna get a like checkmate. You're gonna be able to checkmate somebody or something in your situation. You know, like whereas something thought like they might have thought that they were gonna get one over on you, or someone thought that they were gonna get one over on you, and that ain't gonna happen. Like you're gonna be putting somebody in their place, telling them what time it is. You know, I think you're gonna do so happily too. Very happily about it. Like, haha, checkmate. Got him. You've been very strategic in planning whatever this accomplishment is. Very strategically moving. Haha, got him. Karma can be a bitch. Can be. That depends. Depends on or depends if. But there's not much in life that doesn't depend on or depend if. Some things depend on and depend if. I don't know if you've ever noticed this or not, but like when you're thinking about stuff, you're like, well, it depends on, or well, it depends if. And then sometimes you're like, well, depending on or depending if. Like there's not, like, I don't even remember what doesn't depend on or depend if. I think I thought of one thing one time, but I can't remember what it was. So yeah, you're definitely going to see some sort of like checkmate, like some sort of strategic like move working in your favor. And don't allow anyone to abuse their power, all right, or take it away from you. You will be treated how you allow others to treat you. So show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. So that goes right along to what I was just saying, right? That just confirms all of the stuff I was just saying with this other shit about being able to be like, nope, check. Better check yourself. But I think it's going to make you happy about it. Like there's some sort of like about it, you know? Just some sort of like I told you so, but like an unspoken I told you so, or just like this like like you missed out, like you should have stayed, or you shouldn't have let me go, or like some sort of like just like like you feel confident. You're going to feel confident about it. Okay, Tisha. Thank you. It says learn to ride the waves of life. It says, when faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Nice to see you here. Tisha? Says, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of you behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. I feel like you're like, you just got it. You got it going on. Like you just feel real confident. Like, I almost want to say smug, but it's not smug. Like, you deserve it. You know, you deserve to feel like proud of your accomplishment. And I think like you get to rub it, not necessarily rub it in someone's face, but like you get to rub it in someone's face, you know? Like, ha. Or someone gets to see it. Someone gets to see your level up, you know? Something that they bet against you on, that you're going to show them up on it or something, or you get the promotion, or you get the girl, or you get the guy, or something real big is happening for you, where it's like you just get to laugh about it. Like, well, that's what you get. You didn't choose me. You know what I mean? That's what you get. No loss here. Sometimes it's really rewarding in like this really human type of way. But okay. And your numbers are 8888. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gains, and epic romance. You gonna get the girl, Scorpio? Hey. Says, all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you that the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Use it for the greater good. Pay it forward. Always pay it forward. I don't know if any of y'all watched that movie or not, but you should watch that movie. Like, where that whole pay it forward thing came from. It's super like heart touching. Yeah, Goodman is awesome. Goodman does so much for the tarot community. Like, I've seen Goodman for years being a moderator and helping out small channels and just being the badass that he is. So I absolutely appreciate Goodman being here, and definitely check out Goodman's mixes. Give him a follow and a holla. Okay. And you got 1717, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Trust yourself, Scorpio. Trust yourself. You are definitely going places. You might not see how much progress you're making, but I guarantee you're making progress. Just like when we're in a plane and we're flying, like, we don't know how fast we're going, but we're crossing freaking states. You know what I mean? But it feels like we're just sitting still. Like, you are absolutely not sitting still. I think you're going to be able to see some of that progress this weekend. Getting some clarity. Getting a good ha-ha to someone. Your accomplishments are going to be the only ha-ha you need. Like, you winning the girl is going to be the only, like, I feel like somebody's a really good kisser. Like, you're going to know by the first kiss. Like, you'd be hooked by that first kiss. Kissing is so important, in my opinion. I know others have other opinions, but it's like, if I just can't like suck face with somebody all day or whatever, like if I don't like kissing them, then there's no point in even trying to go any further. Okay, Mojo. I feel ya. I know how it is. spend like my whole life on YouTube. Between making my own and supporting other people, I am always on YouTube, man. I feel ya. A type by highing, type by, high and by. I appreciate you, Mojo. So yeah, Scorpio, it looks like you're going to have a very aha or I told you so moment. I feel like you're going to have a very hot makeout session with somebody and you're going to get the girl. You're getting the girl or you're going to get signs that you're getting the girl or the guy or whatever it is this weekend. You got this. All right, let's go on to the Sagittarius collective. Woo woo! You are very welcome. Thank you, Mojo. Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are dope, man. I love you guys. I have a Sagittarius moon, but like all the Sagittariuses I know or that are in my life or that are my friends or whatever, like I love Sagittariuses. Y'all are awesome. 129, 52. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to the sanctuary. All right. Don't forget to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Okay. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Johnny 5 alive. What do we got for this weekend for Sagittarius? What do we got? Sagittarius, happy birthday. I love Sagittariuses. What do we got? Seeking truth, embracing clarity, revelations, keeping an open mind, illuminating the path to understanding. Are y'all setting that path ablaze? You just setting it on fire? Maybe some of you are having a bonfire for your birthday? Embrace each moment with purpose. I love this card. Purpose. Everything on purpose. We can do everything on purpose. It's like, I'm sober on purpose. I'm single on purpose. I'm celibate on purpose with purpose. I do tarot readings on purpose with purpose. Like I'm getting dressed on purpose, taking a shower, everything. You could put purpose behind everything and it makes it so much more magical. So I think like you are just adding a little bit of magic to everywhere you go, you're sprinkling magic, sprinkling that optimism, making plans, taking big bold steps. You got that faith of a mustard seed, the feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting future. Y'all are like the whole, like you guys are the most optimistic sign in the zodiac, really. So y'all just be sprinkling that hope everywhere you go. Something about your perfume lingers, like somebody be smelling it on their pillow after you leave or something. Maybe trying to huff you. Oh, come here, Sagittarius. Let me smell you. Somebody definitely like the way you smell, Sagittarius. They want to huff you. More adventures? What? That's like Sagittarius's favorite card. That's Sagittarius's favorite thing to do. So you're going to be doing your favorite thing? All right. That's what's up. More adventures, embracing the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and wisdom. Just doing what you love to do, Saggy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Sagittarius, you're going to spend the weekend being Sagittarius. Love it. What else we got? Your weekend is going to be full of adventure and things that smell good. Foods that smell good, people that smell good. Says you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Your hard work and your decisions. Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. And wherever there's a need, plant that seed, all right? Plant that seed of hope. If you see somebody that is missing hope, plant that seed of hope in them. If you see somebody that is missing adventure, plant that seed of adventure. Plant seeds everywhere you go. Anywhere that you see a need, plant a seed, okay? And just know that it's coming. Your wishes are coming. Your Amazon packages will be there. All right. They will be there. Your Christmas gifts will be there on time. It'll all be there on time. You ordered it. You put the order in with the universe. You're good. You got this. It's coming. Don't disrupt it. Because when you think about it too much, it's like you're clamping. It's like you're digging up your seed. Like thinking about your manifestations of when they're coming or how they're coming or when they're coming and why they aren't here yet is pretty much like digging up your seed. You know, it's putting a clamp on the energy, on the manifestation that you've put out there. If you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind and you are elevating, shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. You deserve this, Saggy. Happy freaking birthday. All right. It's your birthday season. You deserve all the good. All the you get the spankings. You get the lap dances. You get the smell good. You get the adventure. The bonfires. Invite me. I want to go. Let's go hang out. I'm down. I'm down, Sagittarius. So sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or you're playing. It's not like you're playing games, you know, or that you're trying to get someone to chase you, but walking away because you realize that they took you for granted or you realize that they aren't good for you is actually good for your soul. It's like you finally realize that you have been disrespecting yourself by letting them stay in your life or letting them do whatever it is that they're doing, you know. And now you see that you respect yourself enough to know that you deserve better. It's like you're not walking away because you're playing games. There's a difference between walking away and trying to get somebody to chase you than there is walking away because you know you deserve better. You know what I mean? And that goes for friends, that goes for family, that goes for relationships, that goes for any sort of circumstance. That could be even jobs, you know, if like a job doesn't treat you well, you know, like you deserve to walk away. You deserve better. The Phil's dress shirt. What is that? Not sure what that is. I've been watching your video. You live out in the like Oregon, Washington area, huh? It is so freaking pretty out there. Your videos are amazing. If you haven't checked out Miss T, please check out Miss T. I call her Miss T, but Miss T Bikini. And 999. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Right? Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. And you got 2112. Someone watching over you. Good fortune and unforeseen forces. Even if it seems like you are not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this, it is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. That's what's up. All right, Sagittarius. That's what's up. Woo woo. Happy birthday, Saggy. All right, now let's go on to the Capricorns. Capricorn. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. In Phil's shirt. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It just dawned on me what you were talking about. That's got to be rough. I've never had that situation, so I can't say that I can relate to it, you know? I know there's a lot of people out there that probably could, but that's one thing that or not to say yet, I don't have that experience, and I can only imagine what it would feel like, and my heart aches for you, for sure. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, I already put it up there. I'm a dork. 139:11. Aw, I know what it's like to breathe in the person that you love, like to inhale their essence and like, yeah, I know what that feels like. All right, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome here. Welcome back. Let's see what's good for this weekend. What do we got good coming for this weekend for the Capricorn Collective? Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom. Chicken good. Capricorn. What do we got? Team Capricorn. Seeking truth. You out to get the truth and nothing but the truth. The Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the Grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Some of you, I feel like you're going to get a plant. You're going to get a plant. You're like nurturing. You go to Lowe's or to Home Depot and get one of them ones that are on clearance and like save them or something. And adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. Right? Change is the catalyst for all evolution and growth. It's not all, but the majority of it. Change. Gotta be open in the change. Open to the change. Making changes. Aw. Well, I'm sending you extra love, extra hugs, and a happy heavenly birthday. You know that he's out there protecting you. He's watching over you. Definitely watching over you, guiding you and protecting you. In the grieving process, like, don't let anybody tell you anything about like, oh, well, you should be over it, or you should be this, or you should be that. Like, just punch them in the fucking throat, okay? They don't need to tell you how to grieve. Everybody grieves differently. And if somebody wants to try to tell you that you shouldn't do this, or you should do this, or you should do that, just straight high chop them straight in the throat, okay? Straight to the throat. Throat punch. You are allowed. Capricorn. Doing a little bit of reflecting. Do a little bit of reflecting, Capricorn. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've actually came, right? Like, do you remember like praying for the situation that you're in right now, or whatever part of it, you know? Or praying for something to change? It's like, have faith that your manifestations are coming, that you are exactly where you're supposed to be for whatever reason. You know, we might not understand it in the moment, but have faith that you will understand it eventually. At some point, eventually. Hey, Selena. If you have not checked out Selena with Love Fire Tarot, please go give Selena a follow and a holla. Right? Dance your ass off. Hula hoops. Hula hooping. A hula hoop. You've got to slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is there or is making its way towards you. All in divine timing. I know we want to punch divine timing in the throat sometimes, but I mean, if we don't get anything until it's exactly the moment that we're supposed to have it, right? Everything happens in perfect time, perfect alignment. Yeah, Selena does them 18 plus tarot. Like I have an 18 plus mind, but like my tarot channel, like I tried that one time and it made me blush. Like my mom's in my channel, my little brother and my brother. Like, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but you know, like I grew up in goth clubs and went to fetish festivals and conventions, and you know, like I was like one of my best friends was a paid dominatrix. Like I'm not shy, but talking about it online totally made me blush. Like, tea. If you pay close attention, Capricorn, you will notice all the doors that were once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned, all right? That's part of like letting go of the attachment to an outcome. If we are super attached to a specific outcome, then the universe has no room for imagination. Like, you know, like the universe is an artist. Like they have no it leaves it no creative expression when we are completely focused on a desired outcome. And like the universe is like the greatest freaking artist that there is. God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's the greatest artist that there is. So when we are like specifically dead set on one, it's got to look like this, it's got to be this, it's got to be this person, got to look this way, got to, you know what I mean, then it gives the universe no creative expression to actually give you what it is that you asked for. My mom used to raise betta fish. Like she was trying to make a black betta fish. Huh, that's crazy. Told you. Asking for help for what? Says make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth, even when others don't. You are not what people think of you, okay? I know it's hard because we're human, but yeah, don't look at yourself like if you could see yourself through the eyes of people like that truly love you, you would see absolutely how beautiful you are. Like it's weird to me, like I'll look at like pictures, like I see women and I'm like, wow, like she's super beautiful, you know, and like they might be a big old plus size girl like me, but like I don't look at myself in that same like type of like, you know, like I'll look at other people and think that they're absolutely beautiful, wonderful, amazing, and then I'll look at myself and be like, ugh, you know, like, oh, my face is this and I got to change that and I got to do this, you know. It's like, look at yourself through the eyes of someone that absolutely loves you. Ask for money. That's weird. He knocked on your door asking for money. It says when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself. Meditate on the question. Ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. I'd be asking for I'll be asking for signs and synchronicities, you know, and then I'll get a sign and a synchronicity and I'll be like, wait. I'll like second guess it. I'll be like, no. I need a more signier sign. Okay. So don't be asking for a more signier sign when the universe gives you a sign that you're looking for. Like trust that there is no such thing as coincidence. Like the synchronicities are the way that universe talks to you. It talks to you through synchronicities. Like, yes, that song really did answer your question. Okay. The universe really did answer your question. Hi, Perfect Dark. You know, the sign that you asked for and you got it, like that was for reals. Like that really did happen. One time I asked for a sign from the universe. I was like, okay, universe, if this is true, then I want to open a wheat penny. When I worked at the loaf and jug and I would like open up coins all the time. All right. And I was like, well, okay, if this is actually true, then I'm going to find a wheat penny in this roll that I open up. Like not only did I find a wheat penny, I found a 1905 freaking nickel in the same roll. And I was like, still trying to question myself, like, oh yeah, that's not a sign, right? Like I need a more signier sign. That's awesome, Mom. Yeah, phones do that. They do that dying stuff. Sometimes my phone dies and I don't even know it. So when you get signs from the universe, Capricorn, like, know that that's for real. That's for real. That for real just happened, and it's specifically for you. That's one thing that's cool. That's so cool about synchronicities is that, like, when we try to explain them to other people, like, they don't make sense to other people because they're only specifically for us, right? Like, that's how that's how individually special we are. Like, the universe really does talk to us, listens. That's not really true, Julie. Like, I mean, as a recovered addict, I know a lot of addicts that have to do, like, they get really fucking sick. You know what I mean? And you don't know what that person's going to have to do later on the night so that they don't have to be sick. Okay, so by you giving them $5, sure, they might not know get might not go get food with it, you know, but they might not have to go do something disgusting either. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem giving, like, panhandlers money because you never know what you're saving them from having to do later. It might not be exactly what you would prefer for them to do with it, but in some way or another, you're still saving them from having to do something, you know? I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I also understand the other side of it. Like, I have a lot of friends that were like streetwalkers, you know, they were sex workers, and um, when you are addicted to opiates or you're addicted to heroin or anything like that, like, you get sick. Like, your body starts fighting itself. Like, you feel like you know how, like, when your legs jump or whatever, your whole body feels like that. And those people will do anything that they can to not feel that way. And that includes doing something dirty to get that $5 later. So if you're giving them $5 on the corner, like, even if they don't get food from it, you're still saving them somehow. Just as a side note. All right. And we got 0404, balance, power struggles, force, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, warnings. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a little warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Well, that's not good stuff for the weekend, Capricorn. What the fuck? I mean, I guess a warning is good. Having a little bit of warning is a good thing. You got a little bit of warning about it says don't freak out, but be careful and awake and observant about your surroundings and the people in your surroundings, okay? Oh, I gotcha. And 222 says, how do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. It's really simple. It's actually simple. Like, do what makes you happy. Do whatever, like, makes your soul happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it is piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. We're always so focused on, like, mission and what's our life's purpose, and, like, our life's purpose is to be alive, to live. And the things that I mean, what is your definition of living? You know, it's usually the things that make you happy, right? The things that are like spending time with your loved ones, like watching the falling leaves. Usually it's something really simple, you know, like being alive. Like, our mission is super simple. It's being happy to be alive, right? To live instead of just existing. It says seeds of potential. If you see a need, plant a seed, pay it forward, right? Right. All right, let's go on to Aquarius. The cops shoot all kinds of people in this town. Aquarius. $153.46. Hi Aquarius, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. Let's see what is up with this weekend. What's good for this weekend? What do we got? What do we got for Team Aquarius? Aquarius. Aquarius, what do we got for Team Aquarius? Everybody's been getting that seek truth. I shuffled these cards. It says seek truth. You're a truth seeker, or you might be finding out some truth. Seeking the truth. It says embrace clarity and revelations. Keep an open mind for answers, illuminating the path to understanding. All right, and when you get the answer, if you get some sort of synchronistic answer, don't ask for an answer your answer. All right, know that that's the answer. If you're looking for signs and synchronicities, don't ignore the signs and synchronicities. Seeds of potential. It says plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouts. Nurturing its sprouting promise with your attention and care. Nurture. Where your attention goes, your manifestations flow. Action and attention. Where your attention and actions are is where your manifestation will flow to. It's like the path of least resistance, whatever it is that you are focusing on, or wherever your attention's at. That's the path of least resistance for your manifestation, is whatever it is that you're focusing on. It says hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. And don't ignore any of the the ugly pieces, right? Like I always think about like the ugly pieces of my past, or the ugly parts of like my personality, or the things that I've done, or the things that have happened in my life, right? Hi FG. Things that have happened in my life. We always try to hide away the ugly pieces of ourselves, the ugly pieces of our story. But have you ever seen a puzzle put together that's missing a piece? It's like it's just incomplete without that ugly misshapen piece, right? Like it's not a complete puzzle. So don't try to sweep away any of the ugly misshapen parts of your past or of your present. Be whole. You are beautiful. You are whole. So don't hide any of the ugly parts from you, because they're still important. They still make that beautiful picture that is you. FG. It says honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. We only get mad when we go against ourselves, right? Like if we're like I swore to myself that I was never going to lay next to somebody that I didn't believe, acting like I believed them, right? Like I had spent so much time laying next to somebody where it's like, oh yeah, I believe you, baby. Like, I'm sorry that I questioned you, kissy face, going to the whole time in my mind, like this motherfucker, da 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 da. Like, I know they're lying, I knew in my heart of hearts that they were lying to me, that my intuition was telling me something, but I went against myself and, pretended like I believed them just to try to keep the peace. And then when I found out that I was actually right, like I was more angry at the fact that I knew it. I knew it and I didn't listen to myself than I ever was at the fact that whatever they were doing wasn't what pissed me off. What really upset me was the fact I didn't listen to myself. So make sure that you are listening to yourself and not just trying to keep the peace. All right? Because I want a more signier sign. Can I have a more signier sign? It's like that one was okay. That was a good enough sign, but can I get a more signier sign? That's what's up, FG. I mean, I was unhoused on purpose. Like there's this whole I don't know how to explain it, but like you become proud to be on the streets. Like, nah, I'm a street dog. You know what I mean? Like I'm a street kid, you know, like, oh, I live on this block. I do this. Like you end up becoming like there's like this weird proudness that comes with being part of that collective. Like, I don't know how to explain it without you ever being in it, you wouldn't understand it, but like people become proud of it, you know? They're like, nah, I live under this bridge and I hang out on that block with this homie. I go to that soup kitchen, you know what I mean? They go fly their signs. Like, nah, I'm gonna go hit that corner and fly this sign. There's like there's a weird fellowship that comes with being unhoused with like the other unhoused people. It's like you become like this collective. It's hard to explain. Like, because people are always like, well, why don't you just get out of it? You know, why don't you just go get a job or just, you know, quit being unhoused? It's like, it's so much more difficult than, you know, than just do it. There's a lot more that goes along with it. Like, in order to get a job, like you gotta smell good, you gotta have fresh clothes, you know, like unless you have a place to shower or whatever, it's like you can't show up to a job interview like with dirty, like you've been working a fire all night long trying to stay warm in the middle of winter. It's like, how you gonna come with all this charcoal over your hands with unclean hair, you know, trying to get this job? It's like there's so much more to it that people don't understand. Says, whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. So whatever it is that you've been working on, Aquarius, it is definitely going to manifest. Like you're gonna see the tips, like just the tip of your manifestation starting, right? True that. I mean, but you had a car to be in, you know, which makes it like a micro speck easier than some people, right? Like that you could get a membership at the Planet Fitness. You know, I know people that would just take showers at Planet Fitness. I used to fly signs, like whenever I would stand on a street corner and fly a sign, like I would fly signs that said dreaming of cheeseburgers, or I would fly a blank sign like it didn't have anything written on it. It's like, you know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to write something on the sign? So I would like look at it and be like, oh, and then flip it over and it would still be blank, you know, and I would just stand there with my blank sign. Like, I made pretty good money standing on the corner flying signs at one point. I was like 19 years old and I was like had dreadlocks, so I was like this super curvaceous, you know, dreaded hippie chick, like standing on the side of the road, you know, flying a sign. But I made like $300 one time on Christmas Eve flying a sign outside of a Walmart. True that. That's true. The 90s, that was not, absolutely not. You could also, like, if you're ever traveling and like you need a hotel room or whatever, if you go to towns that do not have a homeless shelter, you can actually call the police station and ask them for traveler's aid, and they will put you up in a motel room. Like, I've stayed at a motel room in Pendleton, Oregon, like several times when I was younger, when I was traveling. Like, I stayed in Pendleton, Oregon because they don't have a homeless shelter there. So if you have to actually call the police station and they run your name, so you can't have warrants or anything like that, but they run your name and they'll set you up at a motel room. You could also get free bus passes. Like, if you go to the Salvation Army, as long as you know someone in the place that you're trying to go to, like if you go to Salvation Army, like, and you tell them that you're trying to get home or whatever, they'll set you up with a free Greyhound bus pass to get you anywhere that you need to go, but they'll call and verify that you have a place to go when you get there. You know, there's all kinds of resources. Like, there's so many resources like one time I was traveling with my son. He was like 2 years old or whatever, and we were traveling through Missouri or something, coming back from a rainbow gathering in West Virginia, and it was so hot. It was so hot, and I stopped at the hospital and talked to the chaplain, right? And they let me hang out in the hospital, and we took showers and stayed in the air conditioning until it got a little cooler outside so we could keep on traveling. But there's so many kind people out in the world. Like I preferred hitchhiking over hopping trains, because when I would hop trains, it's like I didn't get to meet nobody. You would just hop a train. Like if you want to get somewhere really fast, like a train is the way to go. You could hop a train and get from one place to another really fast. But as far as meeting people, like when I hitchhiked, like I got to meet some of the most amazing people like on the planet, because there's really only two people that will pick you up when you're hitchhiking. It's either some weirdo, like some weirdo is going to pick you up while you're hitchhiking, or somebody that has got a heart of gold, man, or somebody that's been through it. There's not too much in between of the people that will pick you up while you're hitchhiking. And when I was hitchhiking, like I met so many amazing people. They let me stay in their house. They gave me food. Like I never had any problems. There's a couple problems that I had, but for the majority, it was always some cool ass mofo, man. FG, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Woo woo. I know I'm not for everybody, but for the people that I am for, like, hell yeah. Like there's some people that are completely like, they don't want to hear any of those stories. They don't want to know nothing about that kind of stuff, and that's okay, Shoot, right? When you were hitchhiking back in the 60s, that would have been awesome. You need to ignore, back to Aquarius, sorry, I got trailed off here. Says you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. That goes for everyone. I don't care what sign you are. We are not in competition with anybody else. It ain't none of my business what anybody else is doing, right? It's only my business what I'm doing. Like I want everyone to succeed. Like you're out there like making, like you want to make a music channel. Like even if I don't like your music, I'm going to support you because you're doing what it is that you love to do. You want to make tarot videos. Like I might not agree with your way of reading tarot, but guess what? I'm going to support you because you're doing what you want to do. You want to make videos about whatever you want to, like whatever it is that you want to do. Like I'm going to support you 100% because you're doing what you want to do, man. I ain't in competition with nobody. I love everybody, man. It says to make today your new beginning. I was going to say make today your biatch. Make today your biatch. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with confidence, knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. So it looks like this weekend you're going to get a whole lot of clarity about like how you are, Aquarius, like who you are and who you ain't trying to be, right? Like you ain't trying to be nobody and you're perfectly okay with that. You ain't trying to be nobody else but you. All right. And you're perfectly okay with that. Just going to get more confirmation that is 100% acceptable, that it is absolutely acceptable for you to be 100% you. And that's what's up. Hi, James. Yeah, my old crazy days, like, yeah, I wouldn't trade them for nothing either. I mean, I've done some embarrassing stuff. There's some things that are embarrassing, but all comes with the territory, right? This is 1616, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to peace. Everything will fall into peace. So you might have somebody from your past coming to make an amends with you, or you might be making amends with somebody from your past. I don't feel like it's a past relationship. I feel like it's more like like a past soul tribe, past like friend, you know, making peace with your past in general. And you got 777. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You will come out winning from everything that may come your way. It is also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Right? We were just talking about the crazy that life brings and the enthusiasm, you know, the wisdom that comes with it. It's like, sure, like doing a lot of stupid stuff might be stupid, but you learn the most by doing, you get the most wisdom by doing a bunch of stupid stuff, right? So don't let that weigh you down. All right. All right. And last but not least, let's go on to the Pisces collective. Pisces. I kind of feel like these messages were all over the place. Sorry, I got all jibber jabbery. Not sorry. I'm not sorry. Pisces. 2/10/23. Hi, Pisces. Welcome here. Welcome back. Welcome to the sanctuary. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. All right. This is a safe space for everyone. Safe space for your face. Okay. Your face is safe here. All right. Pisces. What do we got? Pisces. Right, wisdom gets passed down too. You could help people with the shit that you done been through. You could help others not have to go through it. My phone made noises. That's weird. Oh, it's my son. My son. Pisces. Some of y'all might be getting a message from your son. It says, plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategy. Plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Ooh, strategic. I feel like you're 007. All dun 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 dun. Doodaloo. Doodaloo. Booty. Make sure it's not important. Okay. Make sure he's not dying or nothing. Isn't it funny how we always do that, like with our children? You know, like, oh my God, are they in a ditch? Like, what's going on? Strategic. Seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose. I love this card, the purpose card. For time is a precious gift in your journey of self-discovery, right? On purpose with purpose. I am sober on purpose. I'm single on purpose. I'm going to wash the dishes on purpose. I'm going to comb my hair on purpose. My meows. Did you see him? So everything that you do, you can add purpose to it, and it'll make it that much more magical. Hi, Autumn. Welcome here. Welcome here. So if you add purpose to whatever you're doing, like even if you're drinking a drink of water, I'm going to drink this drink of water on purpose. Some magical AF water, okay? You can put purpose to anything. But I feel like you're being like 007, like you're being very investigative, or you're being very strategic, or like James Bondy, you know? Stealth. I feel like you're being stealth this weekend. Unlock your heart, embrace vulnerability, let love in, and guide your journey to self-discovery. Vulnerability. Right? Super protective parents, because I know what kind of stupid shit I've done. Like, oh man, I'm glad to be alive. It's an honor to be here, to be alive, to be doing this. Commit to the journey. So you're going to make a final decision. Whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that you've been pondering, like this weekend, I think that you're going to get enough information, or you're going to have enough like downloads from the universe, or enough signs and synchronicities to where you're actually going to commit to whatever this journey is. Like, you're going to be in it for the long haul. And I think you're going to get a lot. It says bringing lasting rewards. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. So whatever it is that you're deciding this weekend is going to bring you a lot more pleasure and satisfaction and just joy in general. But I feel like you've been very stealth. You know, be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. That's okay. You don't want everyone to get you. And they can only understand from their level of perception. And that's on them, right? No matter what people say, no matter what people do not ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold. Stand tall in your power, okay? Stand tall. Like, they're whatever they've got going on is a reflection of them. And they will only comprehend to their level of understand. Like, if they don't understand, they're like, it's not their fault that they don't understand it. You know, like, it's not your fault that you can comprehend calculus and they can barely understand like 2 + 2. You know what I mean? It's not your fault that you understand it better than them, and it's not their fault that they don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? It's like how we were talking about the fish. Like, you're not going to be mad at the fish because it can't climb a tree, you know? So just be mindful that everybody is on their own journey and their own level of understanding and perception, and their understanding and perception has absolutely nothing to do with you and your worth and your value. And it says, have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is inspiration for others. Keep shining your light, right? Keep shining that bright light. It's all a reflection of you. Like, what you do is a reflection of you. Like, all you have in this life is your word, your integrity, you know? Like, the only things that we are in control of are our emotions and our responses. Like, we have absolutely no control of any other thing in this world except for our own little bubble, right? Of how we feel, how we respond, how we keep our word, what we say we're going to do. And sometimes when we throw love at a situation that's throwing us hate, like, it throws them off on a curveball, you know, throws them completely on a curveball. So don't meet hate with hate. Don't meet hatred with hatred. Like, you can't clean dirt with dirt. Make sure that you stand in your own integrity. All right. And that'll be inspiring to others. Like, how you handle yourself in this moment is going to be the most priceless thing that you can do. So sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are with you on this journey. Hang in there. It's not much longer. All right. Whatever it is that you're deciding this weekend, I think is going to be like your final decision. And you got 5, 5, 5, 5. Fives are usually about change. It says you aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Life happens for me, not to me, right? It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. Even if it seems completely unpleasant in the moment or whatever's going on, like you don't understand it, just let, like, have faith and know that life is happening for you, not to you. All right? Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Always has and always will. And 2121. The day that you are waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You are getting close to your goal. You're getting close to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It is time to climb. It is not an elevator ride. Trust in you, right? You're not on an elevator ride like you climbing this mofo, all right? You got your Chevrolet legs. You got your Chevy arms. You're climbing it. But you've got this, Pisces. Dude, I never not made any. I've hitchhiked back and forth across the country. Like I've been from California all the way to Florida, up and down the coast of, like, the only states I haven't been to are Alaska, Maine, and Hawaii. But everywhere else in between, like sometimes it would take me 3 months to get across the states. Sometimes it would take me like a couple days if I got a ride with the trucker or something, depending on what sort of ride I got. Like I've never been stuck anywhere, not ever, not one time. But I was also, a young, dreadlocked hippie mama on the side of the road, Portland sucks to hitchhike out of. That was one place that I remember because there's so many spaghetti bowls. Aw, hey. Pixie says hello. Portland sucks to hitchhike out of because a lot of the times the on-ramps are like still on the street. Like there's not actually any real on-ramps. It's weird. And then there's all these spaghetti bowls. All right. Well, I believe that those were all the messages that I had for all of my signs tonight. Pixie says hello. I love the way he looks at life. I love him. He's my purr baby. He sleeps on my face. He's like sleep right there. All right. Well, I love you guys so much. And until next time, be good to yourself and be good to others. All right. Always and always. And spread that unconditional love to the ley lines of the planet. And we'll put a poll up. I put this last poll up to see what everybody wanted me to do. And there was a tie between whatever came out and the good stuff. And then the good stuff ended up winning right before I came live. So I guess we could do whatever comes out next time. Yeah, there were definitely creeps. I definitely had some creeps. I mean, there's definitely no shortage of creeps out in the world, but for the most part, the majority of the people that picked me up when I was hitchhiking were awesome. They were really cool people. Or they were like, really like religious church people that were, doing the work. But for the majority of the people were really badass. Like I met some really cool people. Some of my best friends, like one of my best friends I have to this day, like he picked me up hitchhiking on 4th of July, to go watch a show in Vegas. And like, we're still best friends. It's okay. Michael knows I love him. He's my best friend. He's one of my bestest friends. And nobody is obligated. Like nobody's obligated to be here. Like I don't get sad at people, I understand how life is, and like, I get it. It's all good. Nobody's obligated. I appreciate every single one of you that come in. Like that's an honor. It's a privilege to have you guys here. It's definitely not an obligation. So, and like I said, I got monetized as of yesterday, so I don't know who has to do the whole advertisement jail thingy. I don't know how it works. I have no clue. Like, I'm winging this stuff, so we're on this journey together. I don't listen to too much hippie music, but I definitely do hippie stuff. Like, there's some hippie music that I listen to, and I definitely do a lot of hippie stuff. And I collect rocks, and I've got more stones and rocks than most people would care to admit. That's for sure. And experiences, I collect experiences. And like when my son was younger, we were like in Olympia, Washington, and we went around and we kicked all the signs and hugged all the trees. And I traveled with the Rainbow Family for years. Drum circles. Like, I play a didgeridoo. Like, I can circular breathe and play a didgeridoo. I can play a didgeridoo and a hand drum at the same time. Yeah, I have the YouTube Premium too. I don't know what I would do without it. Like, it's like totally my, like, YouTube is like, I'm always on YouTube. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have YouTube Premium. I don't know what my family would do if I didn't have YouTube Premium. They'd be like, "What the hell?" This is Sir Pixie. I call him Sir Meows a lot. He's a very, very vocal kitty. But I love him. He's a Turkish van kitty. You should look up the legacy of Turkish van kitties. Like, he's got a thumbprint of God, like, on in between his shoulder blades. If you look at him, he's like mostly white, and he's got like this little thumbprint in between his shoulders. They call that a thumbprint of God. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay, for reals. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I'm definitely like they used to say that I was like a punk rock fairy tale princess. They're like, "Oh, you're like a punk rock princess, punk rock fairy tale princess." It's like, yeah, that's about right. All right. Okay, for reals. Okay, I love you. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye now. I'll see you guys next time.